it's all-time fall time. Today is a prime example of that. The Woodlot is one of my favorite local places to ride because it's very free-riding, if that makes sense. The kind of building going on there has always included a lot of fun wooden features, many of which are getting old nowadays, but there's always more features getting built. It has a very similar landscape and terrain to the North Shore Mountains, and it's a prime spot to build on. I'd say let's take advantage of this beautiful fall day and ride some great trails. You can't get better conditions than this. Loamy trails, damp dirt, cool temperatures. It's a very refreshing change from the dry, dusty summer months.
Sick. Oh, it's crazy.
One of the great things about the Woodlot is it gets a lot less traffic than the North Shore Mountains, and so that means you just feel like you're much more in the middle of nowhere, just out in the mountains, enjoying nature. It's a really good vibe.
Just out at the Woodlot. Man, I love this place. I want to hike up a little bit of this one though. Some fun wooden stuff on the ride. So this here's the ending of Blood Donor. It's pretty old school. I'm just thankful for what wooden features there are left on this thing. I love it though. I'm not sure how much longer this stuff will last though. Let's ride the last half of Blood Donor here. Whoa, thanks. Oh man. All right. Here we go, yeah. There we go. Sick. Let's go ride Giant Killer.
Giant Killer is a pretty old trail, but it's still running pretty nicely. I don't know about you guys, but I can notice the difference between the way that some of the new trails are being built compared to some of these older trails. The line choices, things like that. Something about the trail building nowadays is just different.
Oh, that's not fun. Wow.
Naturally, what you find on these older trails are a bunch of wooden features that are now out of commission.
Look at that old skinny. Wow. That's so old. Look at this weird thing.
That's the problem with the wooden features. They just don't last forever. Freeride and downhill has existed long enough now that we're really seeing the deterioration of certain trails and trail features. It's definitely a sad sight to see. And sometimes, you know, it's just not even worth rebuilding the wooden features. I can totally understand because it does take more effort. It's always easier to make alternative routes out of dirt.
Dude, this is a sick trail. Well, that wood thing's out of commission. Alright. This is the end here. Whew. Sick. Dude, I like that. What the? Oh. Interesting. I did not realize that was the end of a trail. That's pretty funny. That's cool. Did I mention I love the Woodlot? I love the Woodlot. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, nice. Let's ride another fun trail called Bloggy Style. I've only done this about once before. All right. Sweet. Huh. Oh yeah, this is a fun one. And looks like we're about the end here.
How long will these trails last? Just because your trail is maintained doesn't guarantee it will always be there. Sometimes it's not a matter of rotting features or a lack of people riding it. Some things are just outside of our control. But even though this happens, it will never stop new trails from getting built, new features, new riders getting into the sport. Freeride never dies.
And these really old rickety log rides. These are the same ones that have been there for at least 10 years. Epic day riding. So good.
I just want to give a huge thanks to Nick at Westlynn Media for filming all of the third-person shots for me. You can check him out on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to be making this YouTube thing into my full-time job pretty soon, which is pretty exciting. If you guys want to support me, then please check out my Patreon page. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.